Welcome to our 5-point climate change explainer. What are 5 things you and I can do to adapt, mitigate, and perhaps reduce a little bit of the effects of climate change? Number 1, we need to stop being blind consumers. Information is available everywhere, and we need to be informed in our decision making. If we care about our children, we need to stop reaching for immediate satisfaction and comfort and look at long-term sustainability of our lifestyles. A rethink on everything we need is required, and conflating consumption with happiness, that thinking needs an overhaul. Basically, those of us with lifestyle issues need an overhaul in the way we think. 2, we have our wallets. It is a powerful weapon, and using it wisely will force companies to improve the way they do business. If we avoid, boycott, and move away from companies with a bad environment track record, they will be forced to change how they function. 3, we have our voices. Speak up, become more informed, lobby to ensure your air, water, and food are healthy. Your vote is also a powerful weapon. Choose wisely, as commitment to the environment is at present more important than commitment to infinite economic growth, as all economic edifices stand on an ecological foundation. In India, post-2022, we lost 8% of our GDP to natural and climate disasters. A third of our GDP comes from sectors greatly reliant on nature. Research has found that the climate crisis could cost the country from 6.4% to more than 10% of its national income by 2100, taking 50 million more people back into poverty. Disasters caused a loss of 1 lakh crore rupees in 2022. Data shows that 54 million people, or 2/3 of the 82.1 million people in the South Asian region affected by weather-related disasters between 2019 and 2023, were from India. We suffered damages of over $56 billion due to weather-related disasters in the 5 years between 2019 and 2023. And this accounts for the bulk of damages suffered by South Asia and a fourth of the $230 billion that hit countries in the Asia-Pacific region. This is from the Asian Development Bank, and this is citing data from the Center for Research on the Epidemiology of Disasters. If you're economically privileged and think this doesn't affect you, remember, in the long term, this is your workforce that is affected, and rising inequality and danger will lead to economic and then civic unrest, and then the whole system is at danger of crumbling. Number 4, reduce the amount of food waste we produce at home. The less food that gets thrown away, the less food that ends up rotting in a landfill and releasing greenhouse gases. This is a huge emitter of carbon, and households can make an enormous contribution in this by reducing our food waste. So composting whatever food waste you have is great, but actually reducing the food waste should be our number 1 step. Number 5, use carpooling. Use less plastic and definitely stop all single-use plastic. If you can use public transportation, use it. Raise your children to understand these issues and stop raising them to become a new generation of thoughtless consumers, making them understand the concept of enough and the concept of not wasting anything. If you become more informed and sensitive, they will too. Ultimately, as the new generation, what they will actually inherit are the problems of the world and not just our economic security, which in itself is on a wobbly foundation. The most important thing to remember is that we are all in this together, no matter how vast the differences might seem right now or how insulated we feel, because when the tipping point is reached, due to all of our inaction, the resulting catastrophe will affect all of us. Just the COVID pandemic should have taught us this. We are all only as safe as the most vulnerable of us in this world, and that includes not just humans who are struggling, but the entire natural world as well. We often say that we should leave a better planet for our children, but how about leaving better children for our planet?